This course, and I and all of the tens of thousands of Birthing Better families hope that you've done what we've done, which is to take a little bit of time out of your lives, 5 to 15 minutes a day in the last 16 weeks or so of pregnancy, or in the last day before you went into labor, and learn some skill. One skill is better than none, and more skills is better than one. So it's really simple. Now, in this time of lockdown during COVID-19, the excuse, I don't have time, begins to ring hollow. And that rang hollow back then as well. People will say, I'm too busy. But once your baby is born, are you too busy? No, of course not. But your baby's here now. So your baby is here now. And now is the time for you to become highly skilled. Birth is a one-off activity. You cannot replay it the next day. If you do not go into your birth, no matter where it is, who's with you, what happens, with the circumstances, the fact is that you will remember birth as a passive activity. If you have skills, you will actively birth your baby throughout this activity. It's no different than driving a car. I know that sounds gross. Or being a good lover. If you drive a car without skills, you're more likely to hurt yourself or others. With skills, society expects you to use those skills 100% of the time or 98% of the time. And you have to adapt and adjust those skills in very subtle ways at every single second. And that's what the activity of birth is like. But we've had birth advocates say to us, but driving a car isn't physiological. Well, sex is. So let me tell you, you don't automatically learn to be a good lover. And if you have taken the time to learn the skills to please your partner, you know that when you are in that intimate activity, you are adjusting and adapting those skills at every moment. You're conscious of using your skills. That's important. Birth is instinctive. It will happen to you. We have a mind. We use it all the time, right? And in birth, it's even heightened. So we can choose skills at every single moment. I used Birthing Better for my second birth. I used Lamaze for my first birth because Birthing Better hadn't been developed yet. Between 12 years between kids, I developed those skills totally accidentally with hundreds and hundreds of families over a 15-year period. We nitpicked the crap out of birth in every single circumstance. How could we have skills to make our births better? And we knew we had to do it based on our commonality. We all blink, we all cough, and we can all tighten up our rectum. We couldn't do it based on the choices or lack of choices. We couldn't do it based on the maternity system. We couldn't do it based on religion or culture. We had to cross over our individuality into our commonality. And if you have taken these skills seriously, you've crossed over as well. Individually, you are there, and yet giving birth is a common experience to 100% of pregnant women. We can't avoid it. So therefore, if you use skills, breathing skills, relaxation skills, reducing your tension, having prepared your body, including the internal work in your baby's birth canal, if you've developed teamwork, and even if your partner isn't there, or touch, and even if nobody is there, you can use these skills mentally, by choice. We know because we have 50 years of experience doing this. So we've made this quick course for you, and we hope you'll spread the word because we need to grow a skilled birthing population. We just ache in our hearts for the fact that this did not happen when we were out there in the 1970s saying to people, we must be growing a self-learning, skilled birthing population. And birth advocates said, no, 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 no. We just need choices to say no to medical care. Well, that left out most people. So we hope you've liked it. Please join us. You're now part of the Birthing Better family. And please tell others about this. And remember, all sales of this course and other courses go to a charitable trust, a not-for-profit, an NGO, so that we can continue to stay alive in these times and promote a self-learning, skilled birthing population. So goodbye from me. See you later. Bye-bye.